Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to Family Jewels. I'm Colton Bartell.
And I'm Audie Bartell.
And we're back this week.
Yeah, what was the deal last week?
Our
internet.
Our provider basically said that the whole area didn't have internet. So
they did like a restart. What was nice is once they got it up and going, it was actually better than it was before.
Oh, that's always good. Yeah. But yeah, it took a little while, so we weren't able to actually do a show last week. So, good morning, Justin. But yeah, we're back this week, and we're going to be talking about custom award jewelry. So, I think this is something that we actually haven't talked about before. Most of the other stuff, I think we've covered in more depth, I guess, as we've gone through the different seasons, but. I think this is one of them we haven't ever actually talked about. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah. We've actually done this for a long time. More probably watches than anything, I guess. But we're doing a little bit more now with, I guess I'd say, rings.
Yeah.
So, we're capable of, doing logos or about whatever you want to do and incorporate that into a piece of jewelry, whether it be a ring or a pendant.
Watch. Earrings, lapel pin.
Yeah, I don't remember ever doing earrings.
But we could.
Yeah. So, and then I guess the other thing is a little bit versatile there because we can do, at one time we didn't do this, but we do here now, is we do basically a sterling silver continuum, and then we can do any of the golds.
Yeah. Yeah, what's really nice about the continuum silver is it's basically alloyed with a platinum metal. It's sterling silver alloyed with a platinum metal.
We're not sure which one.
Yeah.
Because
it's either palladium or platinum, we're pretty sure.
Yeah.
But essentially it's, hardening it, and it's also making it basically tarnish resistant.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice. So we can set stones and stuff in it, but it keeps the cost below what white gold would be.
Yeah. Which
is really nice.
It's still not as good as what white gold is, but
yeah, it doesn't look bad though. It looks really nice.
By far better than what just straight sterling silver is.
Yeah, it is. Good morning, Mike.
Which Mike is this?
Broadfoot.
Oh my gosh!
I know.
Hey,
we're gonna have to behave now.
Just for grins, I saw some some rat rods.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we know you're into those.
Friday, that would have been the last Friday in March.
Yeah.
There was some really...
They have like a little car club down here that has some...
Meets...
They had even some car haulers that was kind of a rat rod deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, there was...
So, yeah.
There was some...
You would have appreciated that. Mike.
I would... One of them was just barely legal.
Yeah.
His dashboard was made out of beer. Beer. What do you call the tops of beer?
Beer tabs?
No.
Like what?
The caps, I guess.
Bottle caps?
Bottle caps. Yeah.
Oh,
that was his dash.
Tough word. Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so anyway,
that kind of
that's a whole different custom thing that we don't do.
Yeah,
we don't do rat rods, though. That would.
And
be
Mike,
fun.
You couldn't have got in that one; it was way too small. And his gear shift went through the roof. He had to slot the roof so that he could get his gear.
So is that for like Mr. Bean? Whenever he had the chair tied, he bought the new chair and couldn't get it in his car, so he tied it to the top and used a broomstick.
He didn't need that tall a gear shift. The gear shift was probably, I don't know, 4.5 foot tall.
We're getting way down a rabbit hole here. Yeah. So anyway, yes, custom award jewelry. One that we've done for a really long time is actually custom watch dials.
Right.
We don't actually do those here, though we now have the capability for another project that we're working on that we will talk about in the future. But We do have a friend of ours that basically has a custom watch dial company in Norman, Oklahoma that does
home
this
of the
for us.
Sooners.
Yes, yes. And we've been doing those for basically a national chain of beef packing plants. We've been doing that for several years.
Yeah.
I don't know how many thousands of watches they've done, but a lot.
Yeah.
But that's something that can be done.
Maybe when they started.
That probably would have been late 80s, early 90s, probably.
Yeah. In the 80s.
But that's something that can be done, is basically custom watch dials and stuff like that. But as far as what we do here in store, we can do basically a full custom job. We've done some for some oil companies where maybe they manufacture a certain part for an oil rig or some type of drilling process. We've actually made the little parts into basically a 3D image that we can put on a ring or a pendant or whatever.
And we've done retirement.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that kind of fits in with this.
Yeah, we've done pendants. We actually did an anniversary award for a Pizza Hut owner that was really cool. We paved in rubies. We've done them for a bunch of different companies, but it's something that we can make to the company's specifications. We've done it like for one of the companies we're doing right now. We do a men's version of the ring, and then we do a ladies' version of the award ring.
Right.
We can set stones in it. We can use pretty much whatever precious metal you'd like, but we tend to stick, if you're going to do the silver, we tend to stick with that Continuum Silver.
Especially if we have set stones.
Yeah, just because it's just a better metal. It's going to hold up and last a lot longer, but that stuff's pretty nice. We've done them in gold, white gold, and yellow gold. I don't know that we've done any award ones in rose gold before, but we could.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something to think about. Like I said, we've got a lot of companies we've done this for, so we're pretty versatile. We can pretty much do any logo.
Kind of what falls maybe a little outside of the award thing is like we could actually do, like we said, retirement, or we could actually do like even birthday or anniversary.
Yeah, we've done class rings before. There's some of those smaller colleges or tech schools and stuff like that. Or sometimes maybe you just don't like the options that are out there and you want something fully custom for a class ring. We've done that. Did a really cool one actually this last year that was, we used a real unusual stone for the center, and we kind of came up with all the little elements on the ring, which was pretty cool. It was actually a really fun project to do.
Mm-hmm.
But if you had a company that was growing and you wanted to give an award out or something, or you have a club or organization that you're wanting to maybe commemorate something, or somebody's maybe met a certain goal or something like that, that works really well. Yeah, it's pretty much an endless gamut of things that we could do there.
Back when we were Rolex dealers, we actually did Rolex watches for basically awards, but didn't do any customizing. The only thing we did on there was engrave which that's something we're not doing anymore. Is the engraving. Yeah. But if we're doing the custom, a lot of that we can actually build it in there into the ring, or whatever piece that we're making ahead of time. It's actually probably a little more permanent or a little more visible.
Yeah, and probably more accurate.
Yeah.
Sometimes the engravers kind of get away from us a little bit, so it's better if we're actually doing that in the computer. and we actually build it into the design rather than go back and do it at a later time, because we can make sure that it's centered and the spacing's correct and all that stuff ahead of time.
Well, we do that when we engrave. It's just sometimes it doesn't.
It's maybe not as exact though.
Right.
Yeah, and so this is a
You
really
weed out.
good
You
way.
can weed out the mistakes.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. The other thing with that is we've got a couple of different processes of how we manufacture those pieces. So that actually opens up another realm of customizing that we couldn't do in the past, and that is we've got either a mill process that we actually mill out a wax, which that process is really nice because it can get really precise and exact and real smooth surfaces. The only drawback is any details that are on the inside of a piece, it can't cut.
Right.
So we have another process that is almost as smooth, but can actually do more stuff, and that's actually a 3D printing, which I'm sure most people by now are familiar with 3D printing. Essentially what it's doing is, instead of taking, like with our mill where we actually have a block of wax and it's actually cutting it with a bit and cutting it down, the 3D print process is actually building it up. Which on our side of the deal is really nice, is we don't have as much waste. We can do inside and out. We can actually put objects within an object, which is kind of cool. That can't be done with traditional methods and with the mill. So that's kind of a really cool way of doing things. And
Scoop here.
we're gonna be down a man. So, but anyway, awesome process. It's definitely something that we can do for pretty much any business. The one that we've had maybe a little bit more trouble with is military awards. Those can be done, but there's some loopholes that have to be kind of, and some T's and I's that have to be dotted and crossed in order to get some of that stuff done. But it's something that we can accommodate. And so if it's something you're interested in, let us know. And if you guys would like more information on those processes and how that stuff's manufactured and built and designed, feel free to give us a call, and we can kind of walk you through it, or kind of give you a little bit more information on it. But that's it for that. So thank you for joining us this week for Family Jewels, but check us out next week. And in the meantime, we are here at the corner of Everhart and Alameda, 4226 South Alameda in the Town and Country Shopping Center, or you can give us a call at 361-991-7565. Thank you guys for joining us this week, and we will see you next week. Bye.
No, it's all right.